going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best wide receivers that you should be targeting on day one to build your MUT 24 squad. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you were searching on YouTube for Madden 24 information, you found the right channel. Make sure you guys go ahead and click that subscribe button and turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. So all week, starting yesterday up until Friday, EA has been releasing ratings for Madden 24 players. Now these are for regs rosters. It's not going to be MUT information just yet. That'll likely come out around August, but we can use this to get an idea of who's going to be rated what, and it's not going to be exact. I'll give a good example, and I'll probably say this in multiple videos as we're going to drop a video on all of the important positions. Last year we had a player like Honey Badger or Jair Alexander who got a very high regs rating, and then when the MUT card came out it was like 80, 81, 82 overall. So we'll have to kind of keep those things in mind, and there's some players in this group of wide receivers that I think are going to get that effect, but Justin Jefferson definitely going to be an 87 or at least an 88 overall. That's where they've been capping the core elite cards at for the last couple years, 88 overalls, and we'll probably get a promo or two that kicks off at launch that's going to have 89, 90, 91, and maybe even higher overall players. But Justin Jefferson likely going to be the highest rated overall wide receiver as he joins the 99 club for the regs ratings. And as you can see here, they gave him 92 speed, which isn't incredibly fast for regs. Now the next player on the list is Tyreek Hill, 99 speed. We know he's going to be the fastest wide receiver to start the MUT year out. That's pretty much a given, right? But he also had a really good last year in Miami. Will they give him an 88 as well, or will he be an 87? If you remember last year, his core elite card had 87 speed, and then 86 speed was Jamar Chase, who is a little bit further down the list here with a 94 reg speed rating. And then I do want to go back to Justin Jefferson because I looked it up. He only had 83 speed with his core elite item. I think that's going to be a lot faster, a lot better this year because he's going to probably have an 87 or an 88 overall. But for sure, Tyreek Hill is going to be the fastest card in the game at wide receiver at launch. Cooper Kupp, Stephon Diggs, Devontae Adams, all pretty similar for the Madden 24 regs ratings, all had 85 speed to start out the game last year. I think those three players are going to be kind of grouped together again, and I would definitely expect somewhere around an 85 to an 86 overall for those three players. Same with Jamar Chase. I think he kind of lands up in that group. Now, when we scroll down a little bit further, you know, I'm not going to overreact to regs ratings. It's really not that big of a deal, but Scary Terry being ahead of AJ Brown is a little crazy to me. I also think with him getting a 92 overall regs rating, I would not be surprised if he gets that Jair Alexander treatment that we saw last year and ends up having like maybe an 81 or 82 overall core elite item. So we'll see what happens when EA starts to reveal that information. I definitely expect AJ Brown, given the season that he had last year, and he's just been incredibly consistent, I would think he's going to be somewhere between like an 85 and an 86 overall. In MUT 23, AJ started with an 85 overall core elite with 82 speed, and I think he had a really good season, like probably topped some of his best seasons last year compared to prior in his career, so he should at least start with an 85, maybe an 86. Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, I think are going to be kind of on the same page. I'm thinking like maybe an 84, 85 overall. And if we go to page 2, you would have to think in that 84, 85 range, Mike Evans and Deebo Samuel should be there. Probably not Tyler Lockett. I would expect maybe an 83, 82, somewhere around there. Same with Keenan Allen. DK Metcalf is interesting. Jalen Waddle, I think, is really underrated right now. I think he should be somewhere between like an 83, 84, 85 for his core elite card, and he only got an 88 in regs. Same with Mike Williams. He had a really good season. Amon-Ra St. Brown is always slept on. Devontae Smith and T. Higgins, 87. I'm not too mad at that, but I think, you know, in order, they got it right for the most part here from top to bottom, so we'll see how this all plays out. Now, let's use some filters on some of these cards And, you know, we know Tyreek Hill's 99 speed, but which other receivers are really fast? Because this is where we can maybe find some budget items. They gave Jamison Williams, who's only a 79 overall, they gave him 98 speed. So this could be a core elite card or core gold card to maybe target as a budget option who could potentially have really good speed. Now, he's suspended for a handful of games, so he might not get a MUT upgrade for a while until he's back and able to play. Marquise Brown is always a given to be fast there. Jalen Waddle, 98 speed. As I said, I think he's a little bit lower on the list, and I think that kind of got him wrong. He had a really good season last year. I think he should be like an 83, 84, maybe even 85. That could be a little bit too generous, but he could be one of the faster core elite cards to come out. Quez Watkins is going to be a budget beast with a core gold there, 97 speed for his regs ratings. And as we scroll down this list and look at the guys who have good speed, we want to keep height in mind as well. And Christian Watson with 96 speed on his regs rating, he's 6'4". This could be another potential very good budget option if they give him decent speed. They're not going to be able to change his height, so 6'4" and decent speed, and should be a fairly inexpensive item. Same thing with Tyquan Thornton, who had a rookie premiere last year. He's 6'2". They gave him 96 speed as well. A lot of times I think we put way too much stock into the catch rating when it comes to Madden players. Now we have Cooper Kupp with a 99 catch, Justin Jefferson, Stephon Diggs, Tyler Lockett, all grouped in together at 98 catch, and then Amon-Ra St. Brown, Devontae Adams, Scary Terry McLaurin, all 97. You're not going to see a ton of difference between like a 99 and a 95 catch. And again, this is regs ratings. We're not going to see these as high on core elite items, but I want to bring that up because when you see a card who's maybe really fast but has a lower catch, I'm going to take that card budget wise, because you're not going to see it, like they're not going to drop a ton of footballs if they have an 85 catch or an 82 catch. There's just not enough separation, enough distance there. So that's just something to keep in mind. But these are the highest catch rated cards so far, or highest rated players in Madden 24 so far. One rating I want you to pay attention to start out the MUT year is route running. We normally have a man coverage meta every year that starts it out, and for MUT 23 it stayed there for a very long time with Spinner and Overstorm Brave. There's just not a lot of early game receivers that get good abilities, that have good route running to get that separation against, you know, like a standard man coverage. So these are things we need to pay attention to. The usual suspects are going to be up there. Cooper Kupp, Justin Jefferson, Devontae Adams, all good catch ratings, all good overall, but you can see Cooper Kupp leads the way here with 99 short route running, and we'll see how short in elite and short out elite play this year. If they typically have good route running paired with a route running type archetype, they'll be able to unlock that early on. I don't know if that ability is going to play the same way this year, but that's something to think about here. As far as medium route running goes, Cooper Kupp leads the way again there with 98, Justin Jefferson a 97, Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs 96. Very interesting that Tyreek Hill has a 94 and he's in the top 5 for route running, because we know him as a deep threat, and if he can get some good separation on those medium routes, he's not going to be just kind of a one-trick pony. Not that I think he is, but that's how some people view him. So then, you know, you see down the list here, Jamar Chase, Keenan Allen, Amari Cooper, Scary Terry, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Pretty much all the same names grouped. So these are the players you're going to want to go after. I think some of the more inexpensive core elite guys, as I kind of sort through this, like we know Justin Jefferson's going to be expensive. We know Tyreek's going to be expensive. Devontae didn't have the greatest season last year. He could maybe take a notch down here, but be a less expensive item to start out the year. Jamar Chase will probably be a little bit pricey. We keep seeing Scary Terry on the list, and then Kelvin Ridley makes an appearance, who has an 85 overall, but they gave him 88 deep route running, and there's a big separation between like the top tier guys at that deep route running who play very well overall, and then we kind of scroll down into those, you know, I don't want to call them one-trick ponies, but those guys who just aren't going to be as good. So those are the main things I'm looking forward to, or looking for when I, you know, try to build my team here. And I think we have a pretty good group of budget guys for speed and height, and then guys who are just going to be flat out good players. And you never know what promos are going to happen afterwards. But those are the best core elite cards at wide receiver to target on day one of MUT 24. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. We got more to come. We'll probably make a playlist for all of these videos so you can go catch up on them. Check down below in the comment section as a pinned comment for that playlist. Once I make it, I'll put it there so you guys can see all the videos on all the other positions that we do throughout this week. Thank you for watching this one. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.